I have a secret for you about twin flames in a way that you can use to control. You will control this secret and it will bring you success. So I think you want to know what it is. The secret to union success is to choose one twin flame and teacher and go deeper right there. Ta-da! That's it. You can control that. You go deeper where you choose. This is the twin flame. I believe this. And this is a teacher that I believe. And you stick with it and you go deeper right there. That's the secret. End of video. Well, let's explore this a little bit, right? So I know that people want to control their journeys. And that's logic, because although control can be overdone and it can be very quickly actually abusive, some people are actually under narcissistic abuse having been grown up and they're completely traumatized by control, by the way. But on the other hand, it's a widespread, given of life, of people and of relationships and of twin flame searchers, that you want to have some control, that you want to know what you're doing, that you want to, I don't know, like have something in your hands, like, can we just, call them up? Can't they just, answer me? Can't we just arrange for things to happen well? And can't we just organize this so that it is respectful and compassionate and loving, and the dates are going well? You wanna have some grip on that. Just like you want to have some grip on your daily life, like that you eat 3 times a day and that the food is tasty and but also nutritious, and you want to have some grip on that. And that's actually very understandable. It's yeah, kind of normal. So leaving the abusive side of control behind a little bit by now, but at this moment, although that is very important because, well, as I said, it's quickly abused control. It's quickly overdone. And a huge thing is controlling your twin flame, trying to control the twin flame, what they do, what they think, how they should love you, and that doesn't work. I guess that is going to be another video. But I guess you can also sort of go with me with what I mean. Like, you want to have a little bit of control in your life. You want to know that things are working and that things are right. And I mean that in a sort of a more or less normal way. You want to have some control. And this secret will lead to success, but it will grant you control. So that's how I wanted to, make this success tool popular for you. So I hope that helps for you to like it. You'll have to control because you are going to choose who the twin flame is and keep at it. And between brackets, you're also going to choose the teacher and keep at it. Later, more about that, I'm sure. So now you would perhaps say to me, but Petra, haven't you made so many videos about that? We don't choose the twin flame, of course. Duh. The twin flame is already a given because it's what you are at a deeper level. And it's only one thing, one person, one connection, and God created that, end of story. So you can't choose the twin flame. Well, that's true. It's so true. You're right. But the point is, most of the time on the journey, we're still trying to figure out exactly who is the physical person for you, uniquely you, that belongs to this architecture of life. That is the truth. And already true, and for everyone the same. So we're trying to find out, who is it? Is it Jake or is it Lucian? Is it Petra or is it Anne? Yeah, we want to know that. So in that sense, you have an idea who you think it is at the moment. Most probably, many people have that. Or if you don't have it, get an idea who it could be. And this is important. Keep at it for now. Don't keep on, this is what I did wrong. Oh, I did this wrong. So that's all. That's where all my advice is born. Where I did everything wrong. So did you know? I kept on searching around for maybe this is the twin flame. Maybe that is him. But you know, I also know that guy over there, and I met this guy in work here. And in that bar, I also had this candidate that he was a little bit weird, but you know, I'm a little bit weird too. So maybe it could be the twin flame. And then you're just all over the place and you have no idea what you're doing. You're completely making yourself go nuts over who it is. And you have all kinds of options. I have options and I have options and I don't know. And I'm just keeping myself safely away from making it come true because I think I have all kinds of options, which is like wrong anyway, because there is only one twin flame, right? So this is how I spent another 10 years or something, you know, wasting my time looking around for who it is. While actually, in my case, he was like in front of my face all the time. But I just sort of couldn't, for many reasons, for deep traumatic reasons, couldn't identify the correct person. This trauma withheld me from going deeper in the romantic consciousness state so I could get clarity. So that was difficult for me. So that was a little bit about why that happened, but it maybe happens for many people, you know. So you're just spreading yourself thin and you're just hoping and praying that something here works out or something. And that doesn't work because you're not going deeper like that. You're just keeping everything at bay and keeping your options open and hoping that God comes in with a deus et machina solution or something like a miracle that just comes out of the clouds and descends on you. That's what that means. It's a term of theater and novel writing. You're just hoping for that or something. But that doesn't work. So, and the tip of this video, the clue of this video is to absolutely not do that, but instead of that, choose one. Who do you really think is the most likely person that is your true twin flame in daily life, in physical reality? Take that on and keep at it. And what do you think about this? Try them out. Because this secret alludes to the fact that you need to go deeper to have twin flame success in any way, whomever it is, whether this is them that you chose or it eventually comes out that it's not. You'll need to go deeper in yourself with inner work, with your eyes closed, in your consciousness, in your heart, but also you need to go deeper with them, with the person, with the relationship, with relating, with connecting, with communicating. You need to go deeper, both actually, and also at the same time. But you know, it's a journey. We need to do practices to speed it up and get it all working right now. That's what I would advise. So it's also understandable and educational that you sort of for educational purposes split it up and say, I do twin flame inner work at home in myself, but I also need to relate with this person and go deeper with relating. And that's going to happen in the bar or in a conversation on Facebook or a combination of all kinds of things. And that you sort of for educational purposes split that out. But it is the same. Because the deepening in your heart should be an integration of how you act, how you live. And that is how you relate to them. So that should also go deeper. When you meditate in a practice, the idea is, of course, that you also take the results of that with you when you go out and meet them. That's when it starts to work. That's when something like meditation starts to do anything for you. So choose one. Of course, you only have one twin flame and you don't choose that yourself. God already created you together, and it is only one person with one body currently on the earth, just like you have only currently one body on the earth. It's the same. But for the process, you need to choose one now and decide to go deeper with that. So do inner work with how you feel about that person and not all the other ones. Just forget about them. That's just my success tip of the day. Right? So use them to do inner work on. How do you feel about them? I'm upset because they said something to me in the bar last night. And that greatly upset me. So I'm going to take that as the reason to do inner work right now. And yeah, let's write it down. Key exercise. Step 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's do version 2 of key 2. Step 1, 2, 3, 4. So then it starts to go somewhere. Because now you're being consistent in working through everything that this person brought you. And then the whole point is that when you keep on doing that and doing that and doing that, you start to go deeper. You start to also get to know them. And maybe in getting to know them, you start to finally realize after 2 weeks and 3 dates and 2 evenings of talking to them that this can't be your twin flame because your values are different. And well, look on the signs of the true twin flame video, right? But then you know more. You know it. You have experienced it. And maybe it's still not really clear, but you keep at it, because that's the tip of this video. Keep at it. Keep doing the inner work on that, on them, on I'm not sure, I don't understand it. This is a weird guy or something. I don't know what. Which would only mean that you find yourself weird. Because that's how the inner work works, after all. Compromise, set compactly, you know. So why do you keep at it? And why are you going to work through that with one person that you think is your twin flame? Because you need to go deeper, and eventually you will sort of sink through the floor of what you are experiencing. And that is what you want to happen. That is what you want to experience. You sink through the earth deeper. Deeper than their outside appearance, deeper than your outside reactions to them, deeper than your thoughts about their personality, deeper than what they present to you in behavior. And you start to sink deeper underground with your true twin flame inner work. And you start to reach the unconscious waters. And underneath that, as the source of that unconscious waters, even deeper than that, you'll find the source of you and your twin flame. And when you reach that, as a result of going deeper with this one person all the time, deeper, 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 unconscious, deeper, 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 deeper. Oh, source. Now you're at the source of water running underneath the ground. That's where water sources are before they break into the earth and come up like a wellspring, right? So you're at the source water. Source water's inside of you. And that is the place where you have like sunken down through the floor, through the earth, through the unconscious, broken into sort of the source wellspring of your very life, your very spirit. And all thanks to this person that you thought was the twin flame. And now the magic happens. Because you are touching the wellspring of God, the true twin flame will come forward. It will come into them, and they will show themselves as the true twin flame to you. Or they will fall away, and someone else will be already standing in front of your very nose, most often. That is the true twin flame. So, the process is choose one, stick with it, go deeper, 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 until you reach the wellspring of life itself, of God, and then life will transform them in the true twin flame, whether they have the same body but now they're the true person, or they have walked away and the true body came in. That is the true twin flame. Magic. There it is. You need to sink through the floor of this one thing that you kept at. That's how you get to the true twin flame. And it signifies that you keep at your desire. That's another way of looking at this whole story. What is your true desire? And keep at it. It is okay to desire a partner. And you are going to research and do inner work on everything that it is about. And then you go deeper where your desire is. And God follows you there and will eventually answer your desire when you had kept at it and went deeper in your very desire. But don't walk away from your desire. Don't keep your desire superficial. Go deeper with it. Go deep with it. That's the whole point of the twin flame journey. Now, you also want to do this with one teacher, in one place, in one community, because that's going to work out. That's the tip of this video. Don't keep on shopping around to everyone that also has something to say about twin flames, but maybe they actually really don't, but you know, they took their camera anyway. Even though they have no idea about it, that's the very most what you see on YouTube. I'm really sorry to bring you the news if you didn't know that yet, but there it is. Don't keep on shopping around, but stop and go deeper right where you are. Right where you think this is something. Right where you feel like there's something to offer here. Something that resonates with me, with my being. And stop there and start to go deeper there. Start to dig deeper. Start to find out what is going on here. Start to go to their community. Start to invest with them. Start to meet with them. Start to commit to them. Start to get their work in. And keep at it for quite some time. So that you can do this whole movement of sinking through the floor to go to your true twin flame, which is in harmonious union when you finally arrive, so that you can do that whole movement safely and soundly with one teacher in one community, getting your one true twin flame in your one union that will be harmonious. And that is what truly works. It will work for you. I guarantee you that. Depends on you. You have the control. You choose the twin flame that you want to go deeper with. You choose the teacher that you feel can help you, and you commit to it, and you go deeper, and you sink deeper, and you go to the unconscious, and then you go to the wellspring of life, and there everything will be revealed to you and resolved for you, and we can both be together for you. And I hope this helped. Love from Petra. Twin flame meditation is real cool to do because we are going to come together every Wednesday. But if you want to, I also have an option for the Thursday, the coming 11 weeks. And you will be getting in the practice, in the habit of bringing yourself to a peaceful place first in your environment, closing the door and being intimate with yourself and with us in the Zoom room on any device. And you're going to then open your heart and feel what's going on there. And you start to become cozy with whatever is going on in your heart. And that is such a softening and such a compassionate gesture that you can give yourself in any sort of ordeal with your twin flame or on your twin flame journey, or however you are feeling, or whatever the disharmony is that you find in your life that is here right now, which is always part of the twin flame journey because it is here right now. And we're just going to feel that. And even the very fact that we're just going to pay attention to it will give it so much softening already. And we'll feel such a compassionate love from you. And that helps already tremendously. You'll feel acknowledged. You'll feel loved. You feel you can finally sink down in a relaxed seat and come to yourself, have some time, have some space. And because we do that with the meditational attention as guided by Divine Mother and the 9-point energy system specifically for twin flames, it's also going to feel healing for you. You're even sometimes, depends on what we're going to do with the energy points, going to experience specific healing gestures. You're going to hear messages. You're going to see visualizations that work very healing on your twin flame journey. And many more things. And we will also always gently move you out of that intimate time together in your inner space and share a little bit about what we experienced in the group for who wants that. And it will be so healing as well, because meditation and healing, there's no actual true division between that, not in how we do it here, because the energy system is really what we use for meditation, but it's also the tool for lots of healing. There's no real division between it, so there will be a lot of healing experiences in this meditation 11 times course. How do you say that? There will be a lot of healing inside of as well for you there. And all in all, it is such a beautiful preparation for doing the actual twin flame work, which then takes all these experiences and also goes through the 4 steps with it that I call the key tool. Meditation and a little bit of healing is just a wonderful way to feel your inner peace so that you can go more prepared towards that true twin flame inner work. And that brings me also to share that when you would do this fall or autumn, depends on what you say, twin flame meditation course with me the coming 11 weeks, you could also see it as a preparation for the fact that I will actually by that time start up the group year course for actual twin flame work. And this will be such a beautiful preparation for you for that too. Should you want that at that time, maybe you don't, that's also fine. We do it on Wednesday and Thursday, so that will also mean that you will get a wonderful rest moment in the middle of your busy week. And that is also a very good one just to do to feel better during the week, during all the things that you need to do in your life. And I would love to be able to give that to you. That is why I made it incredibly inexpensive. There is a mega deal, and it will be valid until the end of the day of Monday, September 30, in my time zone, which is Amsterdam. And I only ask for €66 for the entire series of the entire fall or autumn of 11 times, which is around €6 per episode. And after that deadline, then it will cost €121 for the entire series. So I would advise you to buy it right now and just have the cheapest meditation experience you ever bought. I would say, I think so. And yeah, we can just meet and you can give that to yourself. The original price of €121 that it will cost from October 1 forward, that one actually also is kind of inexpensive because that is half of what I charged last season. So yeah, I think that's also a good buy. So if you don't make it before the end of the day of September 30, I think that's still a good deal for you. Should you want to decide to do it per week, that will cost you eventually €11 per time. And that is possible too. I hope you take me up on my inexpensive offer, my mega deal of €66 for the entire fall or autumn. And I hope to see you real soon. The link is below. Click it, read the information, buy, and I will send you the confirmation via email that you're in. And I see you real soon at the first Twin Flame meditation on Wednesday, October 2nd, or Thursday, October 3rd. All right, see you real soon. Looking really much forward to meeting you in that series. Yeah, and getting to know you a little bit better too. Just sharing these intense, intimate, and deeply relaxing moments together. I'm just looking forward to that immensely. Yeah. So, love, and see you soon.